way to stop them trying to kill me.
You made a serious mistake.
Not as serious as yours, I fear.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, so overnight, it looks like the rumors were true. Brett Cooper is out at the Daily Wire. This is crazy because we know what happened in recent history with Candace Owens, albeit different situation, different circumstances for what we know. I'm just, wow. Let's just jump right into this video that Brett posted last night and see what it says.
Hey guys, some of you have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true. Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire. It is not true that I am being forced out. It was my own choice to leave. And believe me, this is bittersweet. I have had the most unbelievable 3 years helping to craft the show, building this community, and telling stories and sharing the truth every day. Through the comment section, you all have made me braver, more articulate, more thoughtful, more hopeful than I could have ever imagined. And I'm grateful that we spent this time together. And I'm grateful that the Daily Wire gave us a platform to grow this community. But at this point in my life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Reagan, is taking over as host of the comment section, and I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best. We have had 3 great years, and I am proud of what we've accomplished together. Leaving the show and the platforms that we've built is hard, but I'm very excited for what's to come. Knowing that we have brought so many people together in laughter over these last 3 years means the world to me. I appreciate all of you, so let's chat again soon, but in the meantime, go touch some grass, kick some rocks, and we'll catch up shortly. And now for some final thoughts from the God King himself, Jeremy Boring.
Bittersweet indeed. We're sad to see Brett go, but we're excited to see her take the next step in her journey. Brett's an amazing talent, both as a personality and as an actress. It's been a pleasure to see her bring the comment section to life these last 3 years, and her performance in the Pendragon cycle is sensational. I'm certain that whatever Brett creates next will be filled with the same joy and laughter and heart that she's brought to all of her work at the Daily Wire. And we wish her nothing but the best.
Straight up and down, let me tell you this. They fumbled this. They fumbled this. The Daily Wire letting Candace Owens walk out the door, mistake. Letting Brett Cooper walk out the door, mistake. You know, there's not a lot of young women who are doing conservative media like this, right? Especially in Brett Cooper's age range, the Gen Z age range. I don't know what this necessarily was about, the split. It doesn't seem like it was all as amicable as they're trying to make it seem like it is. It usually seldomly isn't. Probably Brett wanted more money. Her channel does gangbusters. If you can look right here and see, her channel has 4.49 million subscribers. That number is actually lower than what it was yesterday or the day before, because there's been people unsubscribing now that she's gone. I think that we have to really be honest here and say whatever Brett Cooper was asking for, you should have paid it. And I know people might think, oh, well, they're a business. That's not the case. She's only one person. Yeah, but being one person on the team, it's a pretty big deal if you're Jordan, or even if you're not Jordan, if you're the second best player on the team. Brett and Candace Owens are heavy hitters. They're not, no disrespect to other people at the platform, they're not Andrew Klavan, they're not these other people. Ben Shapiro's a big name. I think he has the most subs out of all of them, of their on-air talent. And then you have like probably Matt Walsh, and then Michael Knowles maybe, and Andrew Klavan after that. But let's be clear, the criticism that conservatives or conservative media spaces are just essentially just white male places or spaces and voices, you know, is going to be something that the Daily Wire is going to have to deal with now. Now, personally, I don't care to check boxes and do identity politics. Like, oh, you need to keep a black woman so that they don't say you're racist, or you need to keep a young woman so they don't say that you're sexist. Like, I don't believe you should do that just to appease that or just to try to avoid that. I think you should hire the people that you want that fits your vision and your company. With that said, look at the lineup. Let's look at the lineup of the Daily Wire at this point. Let's take a look at the Daily Wire lineup right now. After Candace Owens being gone, after Brett Cooper being gone, you now have Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, and Andrew Klavan. Guys, come on. This ain't it. When Candace Owens left obviously under different circumstances, when Candace Owens left, I said then, I was like, this is a mistake. they're going to regret letting her walk out the door, especially over what seemed like just a matter of differences of opinion. And I don't think that was a smart move. And this, I think, with Brett Cooper is also in that same vein. Like, these are not just people who work for the Daily Wire or people that are easily replaceable. When I first started seeing Reagan host the show about a month ago, I knew something was up. I didn't know what, whatever, but come on. You think that Reagan is going to do the same numbers that Brett Cooper was doing on this channel? It's not happening. Brett Cooper was and is the comment section. They'll probably still try to let the channel go, but it'll slowly peter out, okay? And I don't say that because I wish, ill will on the Daily Wire or anything like that. But you have to know when a product is what it is because of the platform, or when it is what it is because of the person or personality, right? The platform is, say, like something like The Tonight Show, right? You can go through, Johnny Carson, you can go through Jay Leno, it's a platform and people come in and out, right? Same thing like James Bond. The character is the platform and different actors will come in and play it here and there, whatever. Certain things, it's like, no, the thing is the person, right? At this point, people are like, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, okay? Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, right? Now, will they try to recast these characters at some point? I'm sure they will. But the point is, right now, people are like, no, that's the person. It does not work without them. I would argue that Brett is the same in the comment section. I think that this channel does not work without her. Arguably, look, they've already taken down all of the artwork. She just made this video 17 hours ago, or posted it 17 hours ago. When she posted it, I seen the video when it had been posted for about 15 minutes only, right? And I watched it. And look at, and she was still up here in the banner where it says the comment section. Her artwork was still up there. The thumbnail was still her right here. They immediately scrubbed her stuff off of there. This is not that. It's not the way. It's not what's done sometimes. It's how it's done that lets you know what's going on. Okay, they didn't even give this video. They didn't even give this video its own. They didn't even give this message, her saying goodbye, its own video. They coupled it in with her addressing the Jay-Z situation. She spent out of a 12-minute video, she spent a minute in the intro saying she's leaving and today is her last day, and then went on to cover something else like she just announced that there's free bagels in the break room or something. Like, this is not as hey, everything's cool as they want it to seem. They're trying to save face. I get it. I've been there, worked for plenty of corporations, been in situations. I know how it works behind the scenes with the corporate jargon and the fake personalities and try to put on faces. I get it. But make no mistake, this is not as kosher as it would seem, and the details and truth will come out eventually. I have no doubt. Just like the Candace Owens situation. If you're Candace Owens, I know you can only be sitting back laughing right now at the Daily Wire because they fumbled you, and now you've already gone and built your own thing up. You're already back to more subscribers than she had when she was with the Daily Wire at this point. So Candace is doing pretty well. Then they fumbled Brett. Again, guys, these are not just hosts. These are heavy hitters. Candace Owens' channel was like over 3 million. The comment section, Brett got this thing to almost 5 million. These are huge channels. The only channels bigger than this on the Daily Wire at this point is Ben Shapiro himself. I think he comes in at 7 million or something like that. So it's not like they just have a bunch of hosts or channels that are doing these numbers and it was just like, well, we can eat that. Wow, I have to say, big mistake for the Daily Wire. Another red flag, too, that things aren't as kosher as they're trying to make it seem is no one has said goodbye to Brett with the exception of Matt Walsh. You can see right here, Matt Walsh posted on X, "I'm a big Brett Cooper fan. She's an enormous talent and will have a bright future no matter where she goes or what she does next. Very sad to see her go." As of right now, Michael Knowles hasn't said anything. Ben Shapiro has not said anything. Andrew Klavan hasn't said anything. And they have been active on social media since the announcement. But keep in mind, these are the same people who didn't say anything when Candace Owens left. And even though that was under different pretenses, still, it cost you nothing to say on social media, hey, I wish you the best. It was great. Even if you disagree with what Candace said or her opinion on the matter, how crazy is that you can't even, a person that you've broken bread with, been in their home, met their family, and worked together. You can't just say, hey, I wish you the best on, so, you know. And this goes to show you what people truly are like behind the scenes. And now I don't know them personally, but I can only take what's given to me. Right? And what's given to me or not given to me at this point is that these other guys are all active on social media, still commenting on other stuff, and none of them have said, I'm gonna miss Brett, she's a great talent, I can't wait to see you do great things, with the exception of Matt Walsh. Really? These guys are not on vacation or out of the office or on a remote island, and they haven't got word. It's sad. This is not a good look for them, for the Daily Wire, and I think that after Candace left, I said that things won't be the same, and I think that put a bad taste in people's mouth with them, and I think this is going to also put a bad taste in people's mouth again as well. But yeah, I mean, rumors are swirling around that this is money related, that it was over a contract dispute. Brett wanted more money. They couldn't or didn't want to pay her what she thought she was worth, because there's also rumors that the Daily Wire is going through financial trouble inside right now, that they're overspending on projects, and so they're not in a good place. Again, take that with a grain of salt. It's a rumor. I'm just saying it would have to be something to not do what you had to do to keep somebody like Brett Cooper. I think that they might have a mindset at the Daily Wire that that these hosts are interchangeable, and what matters is the platform itself, and we can plug and play the people in the channels or into the programs. And I think that might prove to not be true, right? But you guys let me know what you think. Drop a comment. I don't know. Do you think that you think this was a big mistake, them letting Brett Cooper go, or do you think that, hey, it's just a channel, they could bring in some other young Gen Z fast talking girl and it'll be more or less the same? But can't wait to hear what you say. Please like, please subscribe, and God bless. Talk to you later.